Congratulations, Mark. You got me. Y'all are very, very lucky. Very, very fortunate to have me. You don't know that yet, but you will. Shout out to the chat as we get these things uh, peeled away. Very, very sincere and real way, giving you all the information that only I have the ability to bring you. Uh, yep, 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 yep. Oh, I gotta give y'all this stuff, man. Beast is here, everybody. Often imitated black man that could never be duplicated. 7:54 a.m. Uh, Beast did a couple panels yesterday. Uh, One guy gave some false information that said that the Carmelo Anthony verdict was in and he had been found not guilty. This is why, chat, you have to be careful of these internet marks. A lot of these internet marks, chat, they just be talking. These guys have never truly been. They just use these things for content. They don't really care whether Carmelo in. You know, a lot of people couldn't care less. You know what I'm saying? Whether he is found guilty or not, whether he goes to prison or not. They just want to use these things for content, clicks, likes, so forth, so on. But I'm a man who has lived it and knows all about it in a very, very real and sincere way. So I bring you all only things that truly matter about it. Shout out to Maria. Hey, good morning. Shout out to Miss Maria. Hey, Ediva. Shout out to Ediva. The lovely Ediva's in the house. Shout out to Maria. I just commented on one of your. Oh, did you, Maria? Okay, thank you. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to the chat. Um, I don't know how well you ladies have been covered following this Carmelo Anthony situation. First of all, I want to thank y'all for being in here as I bring y'all truth about these things. You got these. It's a good thing you all are very, very fortunate to have me in this space. I'll be honest with y'all. Because you got so many lames on here that are trying to play internet detective. All right, guys who want TikTok, or whatever that damn channel is. And even here on YouTube, which are just going around making assertions and making statements about things that they don't know, things that they've never lived. Thank God they've never lived them. You know what I'm saying? And so they're just looking for viral moments. If y'all are familiar, uh, I don't know if you all are or not, but there's supposedly some alleged video that shows Carmelo in the young man who's being tried on his life. He's on trial for his life uh, for allegedly stabbing a white boy in Houston that was trying to confront him and trying to basically bully him. Now, Carmelo's on his life. Excuse me, he's fighting for his life down in Texas, and I believe they're entering closing arguments. I don't think that I want to say this to my channel because I want my people to understand this. So when y'all are talking to people, you know what I mean, y'all are able to give these people the correct information. This is not the courtroom is not a place where you can just introduce evidence. Like it's not like a suspense. You know how y'all watch Law and Order and they got some rabbit up their hat, you know what I'm saying, the rabbit in the hat that they're able to unveil at any point in time. There's a such thing, chat. It's called emotional limiting. Now, you all may not be familiar with this term. The majority of you all are not. It's a Latin term which means at the threshold, right? So basically, what it is in summation is that right before trial, there's a series of pretrial motions that are filed, right? Generally by defense and by, you know what I'm saying, by prosecution. And what these do is you jockey in for position. What evidence can be uh, admitted, what evidence cannot be, is not admissible, the scope of the evidence, uh, how much of the evidence is actually uh, um, admissible. Like, let's say for a minute, hypothetically speaking, they have a video or a recording that they wish to use. The judge may say, okay, well, you can only use this portion because the other portion may be prejudicial to the jury. See what I'm saying, Chad? You may have, there's a series of back and forth that happens when you're dealing with these things. It's not a circumstance where you can just go in there and just introduce. This is why y'all gotta stop listening to niggas because they don't know what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Specifically when it comes to these things because they've never lived them. They don't know what they're talking about. I give y'all my word. All right. I stake my oath on it. You cannot just introduce evidence arbitrarily in a courtroom that has not been vetted no, A, by the judge, B, by the other side. It's not That's not the way that happens. Okay. It's not the way it happens in court. You have all of these people that are trying to go clickable because they want the attention. They want the the algorithm to jump. But in the end, their evidence or their information is very flawed. Hold on, y'all. I want to make something very the people who are not new know that I believe these things, and they know that I don't play about these things. Y'all, if a guy is talking law on his YouTube channel, I want y'all to ask him, does he have a copy of the Constitution? Okay, two for me. Okay, I want to make this very clear. If he's speaking law on the internet and he does not at least have a copy of the Constitution that he now these things are very difficult to read and understand. So you're gonna have to take it in portions, and sometimes you're gonna have to run the Google. However, if you're speaking about law and you're speaking about rights and things, and you don't even have a copy of the Constitution, and you've never read it, you've never studied it, y'all need to stop listening to these people. Okay. Hey Maria, Carmelo is a young man who got caught up in in a situation where it believes, according to the information that came out, and I can only speak to what the reports are. I was not there clearly. Uh, there was a young man that was trying, a white guy was trying to tell him that he needed to leave. Basically, it was a bullying situation, trying to basically say, "Hey, nigga, you can't be here. You got to get up." And accordingly, they saying that Carmelo said that, man, I can be wherever I want to be. It was back and forth. And he said, basically, don't touch me. I can do what I want to. Don't touch me. White boy touched me. He Leslie stabbed him one time in the chest with a small knife. Hit a particular artery. He bleeds out. Okay. Now, I want to make something very clear. Carmelo would not be on trial for his life if he were a white boy in America. Okay. He would never be on trial for his life. They would have automatically said it was self defense. Now, Beast say people say, Beast, you don't know that. Well, I think we have enough evidence to know that. Here's what I will say. Here's what I will say. It's very important to understand who these laws are made to benefit and who they're not made to benefit. It's very important to understand in this country, the laws were never made with Black people being successful in mind. You were never made to be successful. And we have a plethora of situations where self defense was used, but not, it was always against a Black man, right? I want y'all to know something. If a judge wanted to dismiss this case, he could have. If the judge, because I'm sure their defense filed a motion to dismiss, and then they lay out the grounds of it, and the judge said no, there's enough evidence to proceed. So judges have the ability to override um, a district attorney's a district, and they call that motion. They call it what's the word I'm looking for, y'all. Say um, I had a couple cases dismissed like this, y'all. What's it called? I'll come back to that, y'all. I'm just getting up. I gotta drink some more coffee. I wanted to bring y'all this while I'm still fresh on my brain while Gizmo was resting. So of course you would say that. Of course you would say that he's a criminal because this is what white America chooses to do. This is what a lot of cowardly, weak, craven black men and black people choose to do as well. Yet did you say Rick Child and yet did you say Rick Child was guilty? Rick Child, y'all, is an Asian man who chased a young black man almost over 100 yards and shot him in the back over something allegedly stolen out of his store, right? But once again, y'all, when you're a black man in this country, you don't deserve equity. You don't deserve an ability to live. You deserve to die. And there's always going to be some excuse, some sort of a way to tell black people that you don't belong. Right. So they do it very subtly, y'all. I want y'all to make this very clear. They don't do it by calling you straight out, by hanging you in the public square like they used to, where they would turn these things into spectacle. And white families would show up with picnic lunches, right? And make a day of it. No, 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 no. They do it inside of a courtroom, very, very legally. They want to do everything to erode your self-esteem and break your back. So therefore, you don't even have the gumption to stand up. Okay. I could never be a racist. I'm a black man in America. I don't have the juice in order to be racist. I don't have the juice. Once again, this is another white trope that white people try to throw up when they don't like to hear the truth. White people really don't like to hear the truth, Maria, Chad. They and a lot of craving cow. And Ms. Reed, they never show up for the smoke show, which is very, very funny. They never show up for the smoke show, though. They never show up for the smoke show. The smoke show comes, the smoke show goes. There's when they have an opportunity to say something to me, they never do. So they hide behind text. Bottom line is, you're a coward. You're not half the man I am, and I don't care what you say. You watching me, Mark. All right. Your mama delusional. Now, yeah. Oh, I was asking you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Yes, Chris is 100% correct. Blacks can never be delusional. No, no. I'm just realistic. You don't like the fact that I'm telling you to your face, but that's neither here nor there. Now, keep watching Mark as your black daddy kick up. See now y'all I'm in my element. See now y'all see how the beats is. See now y'all get to kick it up. These are very, very important, Chris. Chat. I want you black men to understand and black women to understand that I've been through this several times. So I'm not y'all some person that's just getting up here giving y'all some information somebody told me. I always told black men it's very important to understand the laws of this country. Therefore, you can move accordingly. That's why they tell y'all that ignorance is no excuse for the law. They tell you that. Why? Because it's in what? Book, right? Whether you can understand it or not, you need to understand the laws in this country in order to succeed. In order to win in this country, you must understand what is written in these books. And the bottom line is this: they want Carmelo broken because they want to break the black wheel. They don't want him. They cannot let him go. He will not be released. He's going to go to prison. Bottom line, he's going to prison. Now, with that being said, y'all, and him going to prison, I'm not interested in you, Mark. You can go. You this other guy, Trey. You can go. Craven Coward, y'all. Trey is one of the weaker black men, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying, in this world. Very, very sad. And kudos to him. Now, what I wanted to say, y'all, is this: when you're dealing with these things, I think y'all need to understand that these things, you need to deal with these things from a very, very cerebral point of view. See, Maria, this is not an emotional thing. This is not an emotional conversation. I'm not caught up in these things emotionally. I'm only caught up in the facts, right? And this is why a lot of times the people, now you may hear me passionate about it because I'm aggressive. You know what I mean? I'm used to putting my hands on stuff, Maria. That's really how I really roll. Like, God don't like me, I don't like him. Nigga, let's put our hands on each other, or let's get it in. Let's solve. Like, you know what I mean? That's me, right? But these particular days, it's through this. So because I have to be able to pay attention and I have to be able to do whatever I need to do in order to stay out on the streets for my daughter. Because who's going to take care of her, right? Something happened to me. So no, I'll never be tricked off the street. That being said, y'all, I really want everyone to understand that when people are speaking about these things, they're they're coming from how they feel. I'm telling y'all what happens inside of a courtroom and how these things actually break down. You don't get to just introduce information, or you don't get to just submit evidence, right? And once you convicted, okay, the law does not the law does not the law does not guarantee a perfect trial. It guarantees a fair one. Their appearance of fairness, right? So I want to tell y'all something. You can see there's certain guys, y'all, that have been convicted of certain things, and the judges have called it what you and I would be like, wait a minute, there's constitutional error here, but they didn't believe it was a constitutional error. They just said it was a harmless error. That's the difference. They they will call a thing a harmless error and let that be that. They will not necessarily overturn it. They'll say, yeah, it's an error, but it was harmless. You know what I'm saying? You were still, you know what I mean? There was still enough evidence for you to be found guilty. Conviction stands, right? The only time I know that you can really truly get back, the only time I really know you can truly get back in the courtroom or get back, you know what I'm saying, to be able to get a case overturned, to be able to get a new trial or something like that, have it reprimanded back to the state, is if there was a constitutional error or there was some bad jury instructions. All right. Very important to understand that. So, y'all, once again, y'all, this is not one of these craven, cowardly black men on the internet that's going to say what you want me to say. I don't give a fuck really what you think. It doesn't matter to me. I'm telling you the facts. Now, whether you accept them or you don't, doesn't really matter. White people have always accepted, white people don't really want to accept the truth. The majority of y'all are racist devils. You're racist devils. You're a bunch of white devils. That's really what you are, right? And you've shown it throughout history, specifically the British. All right. This is specifically to the British, right? So what you try to do is mask your hate and mask your disdain for black people in certain ways, and you try to make it you try to wrap it all up in something nice. They do, Maria, chat, they put it in a gold box, put it on with a red bow, and they say here, right? This is what they do. Yet when you try to bring them something substantial and you start to bring them facts, and then, like I said, Maria, we got the smoke show. Beef with a Beast. Did anybody ever show up for Beef with a Beast? These people have all of these things to say, yet they never show up for Beef with a Beast. They never show up. And when you have an opportunity to make me A, look silly, B, um, disrespect, or whatever you think. Okay, listen, I'm going to embarrass the Beast in front of his audience. Here's my opportunity to make him look stupid. And yet you don't take it. This is how you know these people are a bunch of craven cowards, Maria. This is how you know, chat. And to the people in here, shout out to Neil. Hey, Neil. Good to see Neil. Shout out to Neil. Shout out to Dan. Ah, somebody smart is into the chat. Somebody smart is into the chat. You will be 1,000% correct. Anyone can be prejudiced. Racism is about access and power, both of which black people don't have in this country. So how the fuck could I ever be racist? How could a black person ever truly be racist? We don't have the ability to give nor deny any opportunities in this country, right? We are always fighting for equity. So these trying to flip an argument on its head, trying to play some sort of y'all, this is the games they play, y'all. It's some sort of a game of some sort of a coin flip game where you jump from, you know what I mean? It's funny, the people you love fight for handouts every day. Uh 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 uh, uh FL, man. The people you love fight for handouts every day. I just chat. Didn't I do a I'll entertain FL, man, for a minute, y'all. The Holocaust Expropriated Art Recovery Act, which is the HERE Act of 2025. A U.S. federal law signed and actually made law April 13th, 2026. Did you know about that? Did you know about the HERE Act? Do you know that the United States is now has the ability to not only pay um, but give resources to the survivors of the Holocaust, not and their descendants and the survivors. That's the answer. Let me back this up. And their descendants, right? Giving them an opportunity to once again rebuild their communities and what they show that what happened, they are willing to be responsible for, yet they didn't create it. The United States fought for them. They weren't responsible for it, but yet they're always willing to give them opportunity. Now it sounds like jealousy. You a bitch nigga. You's a bitch nigga. See, 1 minute, you know what's funny? 1 minute they just said, right? 1 minute, I want y'all to pick and choose. I want y'all to pay attention to these clowns because this is very, very important. On one hand, they say somebody's fighting for a handout, right? Now, when I show you very proof, go look it up, Mark. Okay, go look it up because I do my research. I do my research. Now they say now they want to flip around and say it sounds a lot like jealousy. Bitch nigga, get off my dick. Why don't you go read? And this is what happens, y'all. So many cowardly, craven black people, and so many disrespectful, lame ass, nothing ass, white trash ass whites who wish to hide behind some sort of a enigma that nothing is happening, and everything that's happening right in front of your face is not happening. It's like a magic show, y'all, and they study telling y'all it don't exist. However, you all along, you recognize, hold on, something is going on here. But y'all know what though? Your Keisha Lance Bottoms and your Senator Cory Bookers and all these craven cowardly, y'all think they didn't know about this? Did they tell y'all about it? Mm-mm. Only the beast brought it to you. Y'all didn't even know, did you? They tell the Jewish never forget. They tell their people never forget. They suffered at the hands of the SSSR for 8 years. That's how long it took. We have suffered in this country for over 250 years in slavery, another 100 of Jim Crow, and we're still fighting for equity. Nobody has suffered like the black man and the black woman on the shores of North America. There has been no suffering that's been equivalent to it. None. Yes, there has been slavery, but never anything like chattel slavery, and no one has ever proved me wrong yet. There's been nothing like it, and yet they always tell you to wait. They always tell you to wait. I want to make you something clear. How does the did you ask that you before you answer me a question, before you ask me a question? How did the survivors of the Holocaust, how did they suffer? How did they suffer? Mhm. How did they suffer? The truth of the matter is, and I want y'all to start to just be honest with yourselves. You just don't want black people to have any equity in this country because you don't want them to get ahead. Just say that. As the young folks say, Maria, you know they say that. Just say that. Why don't y'all just say that? And I would have more respect for that. I would actually say, you know what? You know what I mean? I could actually respect that. But these notions that you're trying to pull and this is what they do, y'all. Every time it's something for black people, every time there's something that is for black people, there's a reason to push against it. There's some sort of a way to try to fix it so it can never truly be cast in that light. Oh, they just want handouts. Oh, they just want something. Yet, yet y'all give it out all the time. There's nobody that has done more. Nobody that has done more and has earned more. You're not giving anybody anything. Let me make that very clear, Mark. Stupid ass bitch niggas out there. There's nobody who has done more in this world than the black man and the black woman there in America. There's been no people that have worked harder. There have been no people. This country would not be what it is had it not been it. And I want it. I will never stop fighting for it. You don't tell the Jewish to stop fighting for theirs, did you? Do y'all tell the Jewish to stop fighting for theirs? Do they? Do they what? Hmm? I'm curious. I'm curious. Why do y'all tell the Jewish to stop fighting for equity in this country? Do y'all tell them that? Hmm? I didn't hear you, Mark. Or do y'all tell, or do they tell their people never forget? And do they continuously take resources that behind your back via laws that were signed? Y'all didn't even know nothing about their here at. Go look it up. The beast told you. Just a stupid nigga with a GED. That's all. Y'all lucky to have me in this space. You should say welcome. You should say you're welcome. Somebody put your welcome beast in the chat. Shout out to Neil. No, they do not tell the Jewish people that, and they expect us to celebrate with them. 100. They expect us to celebrate with their victories. That is the funny part. That is the funny part. They expect that's 100% correct. They expect you to celebrate their victory. They don't like when the beast talk like this, y'all. Oh, they don't like no black man like me. Shout out to one. You don't want to compare yourself to the worst, brother. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm it. See, I'm not. I want to make something very clear. I'm not interested in being nice and holding hands. I'm not interested in working with people. I'm not. I'm not interested in saying what people want me to say in order to make things work. No, 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 no. I'm interested in being what my creator told me to be, doing what he told me to do, and then building with the black men and black women and the people who support the message. That's all I'm interested in. I don't want to be nice. It take warriors to build community. It take warriors to build kingdoms. Nice guys always finishing last. Shout out to Dottie. Hey Dottie. I need to call Dottie. She go too. Never been brainwashed in my life, Mark. Well, maybe at one point in time when I didn't know the laws of this country. See, that's what y'all don't want. You don't want a black man to know the laws. See, you don't want a black man to know the laws. You don't want a black man to learn. This y'all. Once I learned the laws, once I learned myself, and I began to study, my whole world opened up because I stopped thinking of things because I became very very cerebral, and I started to see things a lot like Professor X. Yeah, of course, the biggest one talking about race. Yes, not the ones that create. Yes, not. Yes, those are the biggest racists. Noctos, smart guy, but not the ones who have all of the equity, power, and the ability to to create, steal, and cheat, lie. Not them. No, no, no. Not the murderers and the rapists. No, no, not them. No, no, no. No, 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 not them. Just a black man on a small YouTube channel is a racist. A black man, a poor black man at that. Southern Breeze, I'm a poor black man in America and have absolutely no power other than over myself and the power I took from my daughter. They think they have power over my daughter. Come try to take her, white devil. Come try to take her, you cowardly craven black. Come try to take her. I'm not you. You see, that's the difference. You better ask Southern Breeze. She been over here. White folk came knocking at my door. What I tell them, Southern Breeze? Kick it in. White devil, tell your mama to kick it in. You better ask somebody about me. You better ask somebody about me. Okay. You better ask. What's the saying, chat? You better ask somebody, right? No, Southern Breeze, we will never forget. And it's very important that we make these things very clear and a very, very real and systemic. Of course, you lost because you're not that smart. So stick around. The beast will find you. That's why you got me. Say thank you, Mark. That's why you needed a beast of a man in this space to be able to bring you the things that you really can truly use. Not something somebody told me. Not something somebody, not something somebody, um, not something somebody warned me about. I'm telling y'all what I lived, and I'm telling y'all how this country works. You need to understand the laws, A, and then B, stop listening to athletes and entertainers. They don't mean you any well. They don't mean you any well. You don't have to continuously put you don't have to continuously Chinese. You don't have to continuously put what's the name in the back. Okay. Nobody cares if you back. Sit back, don't be a mark. I love the movie. Shout out to Trey Marie. Hey, Trey Marie. Shout out to lovely Trey Marie in the house. Yes, filled with it. And a black man this country is filled with it. Do you say anything? Do you address this country's hate? Do you address this country's hate? That young black man is on trial for his life and he didn't pick a fight. Somebody else came to him. Do you know what they keep talking about, Neil? Chad, do you know what they keep talking about? They keep talking about why did he have a knife? Why did he have a knife? He should have just fought. Yet they never make these claims, y'all, when somebody does not look like them. They would have said, oh, well, he's a smaller white guy. He a bigger black bully tried to push on him and he protected himself. It'd have been case closed. Yeah, let me get rid of you, Mark. Nobody cares. You're in here looking for validation. Get your dumb ass out of my chat, nigga. Drop dead. Drop dead, Chinese. Do 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 do. What up, Vita? Keep loving. Hey, Angie. Shout out to Angie. Shout out to Angie. Angie, a true supporter in the house. Never met you. That cause you. That's a Chris. Let me tell you something. Well. Get to know a beast. Get to know a beast of a black man. Get to know a black man who is not scary or effeminate. Get to know a black man who has intestinal fortitude and guts. Get to know it because I'm going to. Because from me, we were raised a lineage. I'm just getting started, right? I'm just getting started. And so, with that being said, I want to make this very clear. Carmelo Anthony is going to be convicted, y'all. He's going to prison to fix the jig. He's going to prison. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it, right? And he's going to be convicted. He's going to be convicted of the most serious charges. He's going, period, point blank. Now, what may happen is that he has an opportunity for an appeal, right? And he'll do some time. I would say they're going to get some time out his back. And whether the state of Texas appeals it or overturns it will be up to them. But they're making it very clear. They're sending a message. Nigga, the law, you don't get to have the benefit of the law. You don't get that. You don't get the benefit of the doubt. You don't get to kill one of ours, right? And there won't be any suffering at the hands. Y'all, I was on a Freezy's panel yesterday, and a black man named John Galt. Y'all, this very sad black man. You can tell he's very sad, and he had every excuse for why Carmelo Anthony was not exceptional, and he should go to prison. Every reason. And do y'all want to know what's funny, chat? Do y'all know I said this on the panel? I said if we were 7 or 8, well, let's say we were all 7 or 8 Asians, East Indians, Mexicans, white men. Do you know we will all be in unison and lockstep, Maria? Do you know we would all see this thing the exact same way? And even if we didn't, we would display our concerns behind the scenes. What we would not do is disseminate our dissenting opinions upon the masses. They would never know it. If there was a disagreement, we would speak about it behind the scenes. And ultimately, whatever the group decided, we would go with because we recognize that our safety is in the group. And this is our group. This is our people. So therefore, whether we think it's right or wrong, we like, okay, that's our people. We're riding with the black man on the shores of the black man and black woman of the shores of North America is the only one that has not figured this out. That is the sad part, man. You have not figured out that no matter what you do, they will never accept you. You black conservatives will never be accepted. They don't like you. What you thought? You think these people like you? Some people, do they think these things are right? Those twins were noble. Yes, they were, Angie. That is according to reports. Yes, they were. And y'all, he had a small. They keep saying a knife, y'all. They keep saying a knife. From what I understand, The knife was very small and it was legal. Now there's reports he wasn't supposed to have that on school property. But y'all, from what they're saying, it wasn't like a hunting knife. It was a pocket knife. Y'all, a pocket knife could be used for several things. We all know that, especially y'all here in the country boys. Am I right or wrong? Country boys carry these things all the time. Right? They use these things, y'all. They got a bottle open, y'all. I don't know what it actually looked like, y'all. But generally, y'all, a pocket knife can be used for several things. Fishing, y'all cutting bait. Y'all, listen, he's a cut day in Texas. I don't know. Maybe he was going fishing. I don't know. My entire point is this: that young white boy would be alive had he not tried to run up on that young black boy. He'd be alive. He was responsible for this. He tried to tell that young black boy what he could and couldn't be. Hey, nigga, you don't got no business being over here. You supposed to be someplace else. Come on, like, wait a minute. You gonna tell me to leave? Why do I gotta leave? And I know what y'all, I've said this. Better not put your hands on me. I've said this. Touch me and see what happens. Trying to provoke somebody to do it. And boy, it didn't end well. So what I'm saying to y'all is I've told the police that. Well, y'all never forget. Man, listen, man, if you put your hands on me, man, it ain't gonna end up like you think it's gonna be end up. Come on, we on it. And then there you go. So let me explain this very correctly, y'all. That white boy is landing in a casket now because of his own decisions. Now Carmelo has to fight for his life, but it's because of his decisions. He listen, y'all. If I don't bring you something, right? If I didn't push, and Southern Breeze is down there in Texas, she knows what I'm saying. She's heard about it. If I don't bring something to you, and you bring, you know what I'm saying, or excuse me, I'll even say this the other way. If I bring an aggressive manner towards you, right? You have every right to defend yourself as you see fit. Texas is a stand your ground state, is it not? Is it not, Southern Breeze? It's not like you stabbed him 100 times. Now they try to call it premeditated. This is what they do, y'all, because they want to break you. They want you black people to know you don't have equity, you don't have rights in this country. And you don't have a voting block. You don't have people behind the scenes that are making calls for Carmelo, like, hey, nah, we ain't, nah, this ain't that. Because you listen to niggas who play basketball and comedians. That's what they listen to. Shout out to in a minute. They more than likely they will be charged with manslaughter. You talking about him? You talking about what do you mean in a minute? Who will be charged with manslaughter? Give me some kind of shout to you. I live in Texas. Shout out to Texas. I mean, shout out to the not operator. Yes. And y'all, we know the states that laws vary from state to state. Statutes vary from state to state. However, ordinarily a man has a right to protect his life and clearly property. They've said that. Y'all, initially you couldn't protect property in Michigan. You had to retreat into the farthest corner in order for it. You couldn't you couldn't shoot somebody for trying to steal a radio. Don't know if that's still the case, but however that was then, right? So y'all, the laws are always changing, and you have to understand the laws of this country. And then another thing too, y'all, don't make statements. Whatever happens, if you're at the scene, don't talk to the police. I'm telling y'all this right now. You're not going to help yourself. I'm talking to everybody. If something happens, I'm talking to all law-abiding citizens. Don't talk to law enforcement. Keep your mouth shut. Tell them you're waiting on an attorney. Let them do what they do. Once you start saying things, it's very, very difficult to get out of there. Once they decide you're going to jail anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you're not going. It's not like you can talk yourself out of the jail cell. You're going, right? Or booking at a minimum. You're getting in the back of that paddy wagon or whatever it is, right? Paddy wagon. You know I'm old. Nigga said paddy wagon. You say it can't be first degree. Well, this is what they what minute they because once again, you gotta understand something. They want to make a point. This isn't about right or wrong. This is what I was trying to explain on the panel. A lot of us, y'all, Wolford, shout out to Wolford down there in Texas. They want they want us to understand that it's not, this isn't about the law. This isn't about right or wrong. This is about proving a point to the black community. This what this is about. You niggas will not harm ours and walk away unharmed. You can protest, you can yell, you can scream, but you got no equity. You got no juice. And the juice that you do have is that you don't, it's your spending power. And you are too silly to understand how to, because a lot of you all are, because everybody's fractured. It's all about them. You can't open no egg. Go to an Asian. Hey, Maria, I tell you what. Watch this. Watch this. Neil, you cook? Which one? What are my women cook? What women in here really got that throw down in them? Hmm? I told you can really, really throw. Hmm? Who vote jurors will vote. And I get no, he's definitely going down. Shout out to Neil. Okay, Neil and no, Angie can't cook. Shout out. Okay, so okay, we got three cooks in it. So you lovely quality black women have decided, you know what? We're going to open a business. And each one of y'all has your specialties. You got all, I'm talking about all of the Southern classics, all of the foods that we grew up eating, and y'all to sit there smack dead in the middle of where the Asians live and work at. How long y'all think y'all gonna be in business? Y'all got the best food in town. How long do you think it will be before you're out of business if you set that business up smack dab in the middle of the Asian community or any other community? How long y'all think y'all got for them doors closed? Shout out to Gracie. This is my. I've been telling black people these things were coming. Forget you. We need equity. You have to quit listening. You gotta quit listening to cowards and listen to a beast. That's your problem. It wouldn't even get started. Neil said about 2 minutes. Neil said about 2 months with bills. Yes. Once them bills start to come in, and they come fast, they're not gonna support you. They are not gonna support. They will not. They will not come in because their community gonna look at this. You going to spend your money over there, and you got our stuff over. They're gonna look at them like they're crazy. Do y'all know when I knew Atlanta, I thought Atlanta, y'all, was really different. I was, man, this again, y'all, this was, the Beast has to admit his error. When I came to Atlanta, y'all, when I came down here with Gizmo, when she was 4 months old in that U-Haul truck after I drove 8 hours to get here. I didn't drive straight, y'all. I stopped once. And when I got here, I thought that black people were really, really doing well here. Right. I say this is opportunity because I'm going, I'm not gonna be living like I'm gonna be living no more. Black people are involved in so many different avenues and lanes. I said I could find a lane. Um, I won't have to be living like I was living anymore. But y'all, when I came down here, I realized blacks not doing business like that. Black people in Atlanta have position. They don't have power. Did y'all know that? Black people in Atlanta have position. They don't have power. That's the difference. Y'all, when I go to the stores, when I'm doing day-to-day business, y'all know I don't have a car, but the gas stations, the Coney Islands, the fast food, the chicken and the rice and the fish. It's amazing. The beauty supply stores, y'all, where I get Gizmo's gel and the things that I need to get in order to keep her beautified. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I don't, y'all, well, y'all, Murray's grease and brushes. No, no, not anybody that looks like me. Y'all, I said, where, Neil, I swear to God, I said to myself, Neil, I said, Where are the black businesses? I said to Neil, I swear to God, I said, I thought black people ran this motherfucker. Who's doing business, y'all, at these little buy here, pay here places? Ain't nobody look like you. Me. Neil, there's a store at the laundromat. I think the laundromat is black owned that I go to. I think so. But they're two doors down, y'all. There's a place, y'all know them little cheap dresses that women always buy to sweeping down their bad bitches. They always go in that motherfucker and buy them cheap ass. Boy, y'all women so lucky. A nigga could never walk in there and buy something and call himself fly. No. Y'all are so lucky in that regard that if you got a if your face card and you got the body to match, Lord have mercy. Yeah, y'all know the little stores, y'all, the little cheap ones where they got them little sheer ass dresses and shit, the motherfucking whether owned by what? Chaldeans or Arabs. I said, where the fuck is all of the black businesses at? Doing business. Victor, I swear to God, it means I said, where the y'all, I was flabbergasted. It hit me. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought black people ran it. And then it hit me. White supremacy still run this motherfucker. You niggas talk about running your city. You niggas don't run. You niggas don't run shit. You niggas ain't got no juice down this bitch. Yeah, Suko, you don't have a daughter. Maybe that's why you think so. Carlito's Way is a good movie. Carlito's Way is a very, very good movie. It's not even Pacino's best movie. It's a very, very good movie. It's not better than The Professional. Shout out to In a Minute. Bro, I'm in Chocolate City, which is DC. It's only a few in the city. That's facts. We don't have business because what? We don't have equity. Why? Because we don't have capital. Everybody else, y'all, the HERE Act, y'all, once again, y'all, go look it up. The HERE Act, y'all, gives them what? Opportunity for what? More equity, which is why they're continuously this is why they continuously suck up all the resources while you sit back and wait. They said they tell you to wait, Neil. Oh, they want you black men to wait. Oh, they want you black women. Oh, they said wait. You just wait. Keep praying. Shot a minute. You said one thing since you said you was right. Black people too forgiving. I'm not. I'm not. You black men need to be more like me. You black men need to be you black men need to be more like somebody put be like the beast in the chat. Somebody put be like the beast in the chat. You black men are soft. Your generation of black men are the softest that has ever been since the shores of North America. From the time you black men have lost your way. You have lost your way. You have forgotten that you cannot bargain with a wolf. Yo, Maria, there's no bargaining with the wolf. Shot a tank. We had a black owned post office, a black owned post. He got killed a month after open. Shot a tank. And shout out to my young dog. Good to have you in here. You black men better get some. You listen, man. Y'all better get some heart because these people are letting you know in certain and no uncertain terms that you don't matter. What you want, what you believe, what you think does not matter. The only people that are doing well, y'all, are the athletes and entertainers, and that is only because they are staying. Y'all listen. When have y'all seen something? All of these athletes and entertainers that make all of these. When have y'all seen any real reputable, any real true systemic change that has come from them being in these positions to speak for you? When have y'all seen anything substantial? I said, give me something substantial. So the reason I know I'm just a nigga with a GED, so y'all gotta pardon me. Victor, I want you to know something. That crime is about proximity as well. All right. A lot of times you're always going to lash out at those who are closest to you. If somebody, i- if somebody is killed, 9 times out of 10, it's somebody in their own community that did it. This is all facts. So I don't want you to think that crime is something that is, or murder is something that is uh, arbitrarily done. Black people are very, very forgiving and humble people. Too much so, if you ask me. I was more you black men was like me. I was more you black men were. If I could raise up a million of y'all, we'd be good. We'd be good. It's not a tank, Maria. Our black men are being used, like you mentioned in one of your videos with Kim K. Yes. Yes, Maria. Being used. Being used is very, very important. We they need somebody, chat, they need somebody to do their dirty work. So they have to give you something. They cannot just give you nothing. They understand this. So they give you these black leaders. They give you entertainers. They give you Cedric the Entertainer. They give you Steve Harvey. They give you D.L. Hughley. They give you LeBron James. All of a sudden, he's a fucking like I remember because he wear t-shirts and they give you systemic, excuse me, not systemic. They give you symbolic victories. You see the difference, Maria? Chat, I want y'all to peep what the beast just said you this now. They give you symbolic victories. Y'all remember when they was joining arms, they were all locked in, they put in racism on football fields. And do y'all remember these things? Am I lying, chat? It's called a symbolic victory. They gave you Juneteenth. See what I mean? They give you Black History Month. See what I mean? They give you symbolic victory. Thing like that, Tank. Thing like that, Tank. Hey, Victor, all Afro Victor, you have no proof of that. Victor, you have no proof of that. Okay. Once again, you're just somebody who's talking. We got the smoke show though. It's coming Thursday at 5 p.m. Please come see the beast. Shout out to Tank. Bob Marley was white. There was irrefutable evidence. Humans come from Africa. It's not even about Bob Marley was white. There's irrefutable evidence humans come from Africa. I don't understand, Tank. You said he was white, but irrefutable evidence he come from Africa. Type that again for me, Tank. Shout out to Chambers. Juneteenth is no longer a holiday. Last Thursday night, the president took that away. Is that true, Chambers? Is that true, chat? Can anybody deal with that? Shout out to Angie. Hey, my mom was a Fed. Now she has her own consulting company. Shout out to your mother for being successful. Juneteenth. Yes, Tank. I know that. Yeah, but you said Bob Marley was white. I didn't understand that. That was the thing. Talking about Bob Nestor Marley. Love him. Love him. I love any man, y'all, that will stand for his people. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The beast not gonna lie. I'm not a nice guy. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I am not a nice person. Y'all see me with my daughter. You see me painting her nails. You see me doing her hair. She's happy. She's being fed. She's lovable. She's a happy child, y'all. Y'all see Brooklyn come over here, my oldest daughter, how much she admires and respects her father, how much she loves me. Y'all see the way she texts about me in the chat and how she lifts me up. Y'all see these things. And I'm appreciative of it. And I do my best. But let me tell y'all something. I am not a nice man. I know that about myself. There's a very, very dark and sinister streak to me. Very dark. But I believe it's necessary. I believe that it's very, very necessary because if not, people will continue to take from you. When do you stop it? Shout out to the blessing. Somebody came through with a blessing. Who was that jewel from? I don't do no relax. Never relax. I'm always on tip. There's that false information that is. Thank you, Angie. Shout out to Angie. She knows she's smart. Are you the Joker? No, I'm just a beast of a black man. I'm just a serious-minded black man. Yes. And the bottom line is, y'all, I'm not interested in systemic or symbolic victories. Excuse me. I'm not interested in symbolic victories. I'm interested in victories that are substantial. I'm interested in victories that can be quantified, things that are passed in the law, that are written in what? Book. That is what I'm interested in. I'm not, y'all, I cannot be duped. I know what these things look like when they pass them. I know what they look like. I know they become federal law. They become retroactive. They become, this is the law of the land. Bookmark. You got that? Right. Those are the victories that matter. Those are the victories that people lift up and applaud to their people. Did y'all hear any of y'all? Did y'all hear those black congressmen bring y'all the HERE Act? Who knew about the HERE Act before the Beast brought it up? Hmm? Who knew about the HERE Act that was passed on April 13th before the Beast brought it up? I already know the answer. None of you. And the truth of the matter is, they did that. They do these things, y'all, on C-SPAN. Y'all have seen C-SPAN. That real boring channel where they saying a lot of things that y'all don't know, that we don't understand. That's a bunch of old white people just sitting around. And some blacks. They just sitting around voting and doing things. And it's very, very boring. Very, very boring. Channel's very, very boring. You be like, man, dang, man, I don't even understand this stuff. I'm gonna flip through. That's where these things get done at. And then they sit back. But you didn't know about it. And now you see somebody else having another opportunity that passed your people by. And no, you're right. Holidays don't cut it. No, holidays will not cut it. Shout out to Libya. I'm a black Israelite. They are the real Jews. Yes, I think everybody would agree with that, Olivia. I think everybody would agree with that. The bottom line is I want you all to understand is black men gonna have to be warriors. You cannot negotiate with a fox. I'm just telling y'all. He's coming in the hen house regardless. So you can try to say that, oh well, eat him. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you how to get him and this, that, and yes, he'll take that for a while, but in the end, he's coming for you anyway. Like, I mean, what do you think? I don't think you understand. Did they did not understand that, Miss Judy Hall? Did that go over their heads? He's coming for you anyway. It's only a matter of time. You can only offer up other chickens until he looks around and realizes that you're standing there too. He'll come, he'll continue to come, right? Until there's nothing left. And guess what? You're next. So you may as well be a man. You may as well look these people in the eye. You may as well develop self determination. You may as well stop trying to ride against people that look like you. You may as well. They're never going to accept you. I want to make this very clear. White supremacy will never accept you. You niggas can bootlick all you want. You niggas can grovel at for scraps at his table all you wish. Angie, I give you my word. I'm telling you, I put my stake my life on it. I stake my oath, my reputation. They will never, and I mean never, accept these men. They will never, never accept you black women at the table. You always, you'll always, always be at the bottom of it, under it. Y'all know how the dog come to the table, y'all. Miss Judy, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know how the dog come to the table and we all eating at the table, and the dog is sniffing up, trying to. Miss Dominique, you know, you ever had a dog when you was a kid? You ever had a dog when you was a kid, y'all? And the dog is, patting at the table, just waiting for something to fall, right? Every now and then you will, you know, take some off your plate and just feed the dog. Incorrect. Nigga, you wish. Nigga, you wish. You never come up for the smoke shows though. Yes, Southern Breeze, the HERE Act. The HERE Act is a law that was passed and made federal law back in April of this year. And I was looking this up, y'all. I came across this, y'all. I'm going to give y'all the very, very I'm gonna give y'all the very, very short version, okay? This act, it was set to expire on the 27th, so they renewed it. Congratulations to them. The Act of 2025 not only eliminated the sunset date, but also expanded the abilities of claimants to file and maintain lawsuits in several ways. Is that incorrect information? Real power, you don't like me talking to black people like this. You don't like me talking about this stuff. Miss Hall, am I working? Miss Hall, am I working? Somebody put work beast in the chat. Hmm? Oh, y'all didn't think we knew that. Oh, y'all didn't think we knew that. Oh, Maria, hold on now. No, hold on now. We're not that smart. Y'all didn't think we knew about that though, did you? Oh, okay. So I want to make this very clear. All the people who were affected 80 years later are all dead. They said their descendants can steal. Oh, okay. Oh, but just not you, right? Well, my information is correct. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Southern Breeze, I can't hear him. Southern Breeze, why these people never show up for the smoke show to make me look stupid? Beef with the beast. Huh? Beef with the beast, Mark. Hmm? Come get you some. Lick my waves. Hmm? Take it to the gospel of the day. You better say it. Huh? They say I look like everybody. Lord, I ain't never seen Real Tune. Real Tune always behind the scenes. That's Sean Cotton, ain't it? Shout out to Sean Cotton. I know he does reaction videos and stuff. Everybody say I look like somebody. I've been heard everybody. They just like to type. Oh, okay, Miss Dominique. That's what. So it's not that they really have any real. Well, they have an issue with what I'm saying, but they don't have any. They don't have any way to really refute it. That's what you're saying, Miss Diamond Dominique, Miss Diamond Monique. Excuse me. That's what you're saying. Okay. So they don't have any proof. Everything is just about how it makes them feel. And they don't like the fact that a black man said these things out loud. They continuously tell you to wait now. You wait and keep praying. That's what your politicians tell you. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what they take. You don't get real equity in this country. You don't get opportunity like this. Oh, they didn't like that. Ooh wee. Are we gonna deal with that? You trolls. Are we gonna deal with that or not? Or are we gonna gloss over that and just continue to type silliness and just continue to be disrespectful? Can we deal with any facts this morning or not? I'm just asking. Just just a thought. Shout out to Miss Neal. Mrs. Neal, excuse me. They initially began paying the Holocaust survivors and descendants in 1950s, and they are still restoring them and making laws for their protection in 2026. Yes, indeed. And yet they had nothing to do with it. That's the Neil, I want to make something very clear. The United States was not responsible. And yet they still believe themselves Two people say, and I want to say it's not just them, the Germans as well. They're getting reparations from Germany. They're still being paid. Nobody says, look at the Jewish getting a handout. Anybody here Jewish? Did anybody hear anything about that, or is that just wait a minute, something wrong with me? Anybody here ever hear the Jewish getting handouts from the community, from the government? Are we not going to talk about that? Uh oh. Uh oh. Shout Sissy. Are we ever going to deal with that chat or no? Why no black men on your posters back there? Ah, why you didn't ask? All you had to do is ask, Mark. Mhm. You know what that is? It's Muhammad Ali. Why you didn't ask? My posters are symbolic. That's Malcolm X. Got Dr. King too. Hmm? I didn't hear you. You can just put I apologize in the chat, sir. You can do that. I'll accept your apology. Sister, what do you thought? What did you think? These are some of my favorite movies. You know what's funny? The two men that are not on my movies, the two men are, they are real life representations. They were not movies. Oh, saying, hey, saying they didn't see that coming, did he? Saying you didn't see that coming. You didn't see that motherfucker. You'll see, and you know how a pitcher throw that motherfucking ball, that motherfucker's a knuckler. You didn't see that coming, did you? You're not gonna apologize, or are you just gonna get out the chat? Oh, okay then. Okay. All right. That's what I thought. Shout out to Ace Pro, Ocean Spray. Shout out to Ocean Spray. Hey Kelly. Shout out to Kelly. Please no chat in the excuse me, no caps in the chat. Thank you so much, but I appreciate you. Shout out to DCI. Come on, bro. Have you got Sugar Ray picture? No, I don't. You know what's funny, DCI? We talking about Sugar Ray Leonard or Ray Robinson? Um, which one? Ray Robinson and I have the same birthday. Maybe that's why we both warriors. Maybe that's why. Very, very interesting. James Brown and I, y'all celebrate us a shared birthday. I didn't tell y'all that. Stop saying you were a player, you earned the news. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. That's all I ever try to do. Oh, Ray Leonard. Oh, that's my guy. Shout out DCI. Yeah, I'm a huge supporter of his. Huge supporter. Hey man, Tommy. Are you listening to Ocean Spray? Please don't make me tell you that again. Or I have to have Kelly excommunicate you, kick you in the rear of the sanctuary. Shout out to Angie. Good morning, Angie. Shout out to Spray. I hate to be this guy, but I noticed you haven't given a shout out to Donald Trump. He's doing a much better with the community. That's what you may think. Time to go, Mark. You don't listen. Let's get Ocean Source gone for about. Let's let you cool down for about 10 minutes, okay? Let's put you in the cooler, Mark. Thank you so much. See how fast she is. See how fast she is. Well, you getting faster, Kelly. I share my birthday, my tax. Okay, do you? Okay. Shut up. Yes. In a minute. In a minute. See how you do that? I'll put my white girl on you. She ain't like Pink Rose though. She ain't, but she learned the ways of the ninja. Pop, 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 pop. You dealing with the beast of a black man. You got that, Mark? You got that? I don't think y'all understand. I'm stupid. Dominic, I want to make this very, very clear. I'm a very, very stupid man. And do y'all know why I say I'm stupid? And so the beast, don't call yourself stupid. But I have to be honest. Yes, the beast is very intelligent. We get that. But I'm very, and I mean this. Most people can be bargained with. They can be bargained with. Majority of people will looking to cut a deal. You can't bargain with me. Ask my enemies. Ain't no bargaining with me. Once I got my mind made up, it's only a matter of time. It doesn't matter what it takes. Doesn't matter to me what it takes. It doesn't matter to me what happens to me in the process. When I got my mind made up, like a dog, I'm like a motherfucking dog, a junkyard one. Nobody cared about. They been eating out the trash cans. Have been deprived of love and been deprived of warmth or comfort. Y'all, I should have did this kid. Ah, pink rose on my lip. Ah, Kelly, why you didn't tell me not to do that? Ah, thank you, Miss Julie. Dutch people are not stupid. DCI, they're very, very smart. But I did a skit previously. I said that you have to be remarkable when you a white man. When you can be very, very unremarkable in order to be successful in this country. You don't have to be remarkable when you're white. Joe Biden was a very, very poor student, and yet he rose to the highest of highs. Isn't that nice? These seats of power, and held it while he was this nigga was suffering from dementia right in front of you. Hey, the great, good to see the great. Y'all, why y'all didn't tell me don't do that skit? But once again, I'm stupid. That's me when I bite down. When I bite down, tisk tisk tisk. Mark, shout out to Kelly. I'm here on an important call, so I can't read the chat. But I can't. Okay. Shout out to Kelly. Okay, how do you been? Shout out to Kelly. Yes, Kelly, you heard what she said. You heard Kelly say the smoke show, Mark. You remember what your Afro Americans did to the real blacks of Liberia? Victor, Victor, I want to say this. We got smoke shows on Thursday at 5. You're more than willing to come up. If it makes sense, I'll entertain it. The truth of the matter is this: I'm only interested in the shores of what happens in the shores of what happens to the black man and black woman on the shores of North America. Why? Because that is the main issue that needs to be addressed. Everybody addresses issues for their people. All right. I will be no different. I am the leader and the 100% undisputed king of black masculinity. And I am not an African. I want to make that very clear. We've been over here we have been on the shores of America. How long, Neil? 20, just 22, 23 generations. Okay. So a lot of, listen, I want to make this very clear. When you've been away for some place that long, yo, it's like somebody who, I give you an example. You were born in Detroit, but you spent your whole life in Phoenix, Arizona. You were born there, but you went to school. You went to grade school. You got your first love. You got your heart broke. You fell in love. You got married. You had children. You grew old. In all in Phoenix, Arizona. But you was born in Detroit, bro. You're from Phoenix, okay? Like you may have been born someplace else, but this would be the similar situation. So no, no. We are blacks and we are black Americans. I don't now the thing about it, I don't consider myself being an American. That's the issue because I don't believe that I guess I was born on the shores of North America. And yes, I agree with that. But if I were truly American, then I believe that I would have the same privileges. I would have the same rights. I would have the same equity. I would have equity in the country. Because the truth be told, y'all, I've said this previously. I'm a warrior, but there's nothing that I would love more than to die, or just to lead men in the battle and then die. If I had to, I believe my on in another world, I would have been the man to galvanize troops and be look these men in the eye and lead them for my country, for my family. But I would never do this for this country. I don't have the love for it, nor do I have love toward it, nor has it ever shown me anything That had it been good to my ancestors, I envy men such as that. I envy men who have that love and that adulation and that appreciation for their country. I envy them because I would love nothing more than to have that. This country has been so good to my ancestors and to the men that before me, and they have fought proudly and valiantly. I don't have that. Shout out to Intermittent. And the sad part is every other foreigner treated. That's facts. That's fact. For Rice, you have the audacity to be disrespectful when you wouldn't even be here if it was not for us. That's the that's the hella part. Black people we really screwed up in that regard, chat. We really thought that the Immigration Act of 1965 we will be able to get people over here that will be able to see things our when in truth they turned their back on us the first opportunity they had. Shout out to Neil. The situation you're speaking about has to do with Africans, not us black people, not us Israelites. That's facts. Yes. Yeah, we couldn't care less about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I shout out to my sister Neil, Mrs. Neil. She's 100% right. I couldn't care less. Fuck them. Feed them cake. I'm interested in what's going on over here. You cannot address anything until you get it. Yo, that would be like, can I ask y'all a question? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, y'all, that I had a terrible relationship with my daughter, Brooklyn, the oldest. Or y'all saw me being a terrible father to Gizmo. She was always nasty. I'm always disrespecting her, whatever the circumstance that you could be, whatever the worst circumstances you can think of. And yet, then I still came on here trying to speak about trying to save the community. Wouldn't y'all say, well, damn, bro, why don't you get your own house in order first? Why don't you deal with, why don't you get the relationship with your daughters in order first? Why don't you get that together first? Wouldn't that be a fair, is that not a fair uh conversation to be had, chat? I would think it is. You're right about that, Bobby. Great movie. Thank you so much, Bobby. This is for Matilda. All my classics over here, Bobby. Well, not a few of them. That's The Usual Suspects with Kevin Spacey. That's one of my favorite movies of all time, The Predator. And that's the Malcolm X, and the Godfather down there. Malcolm X. Muhammad Ali. Greatest. Shout out to MJ. Hey, MJ. Thank you, Kelly. Shout out Dominique. Yes, I can't live with someone who can't have their own. That is it, Dominique. Excuse me, Diamond Monique. Monique is 100% correct. So you mean to tell me you're gonna talk? This is why Dr. Umar is a joke. Dr. Umar's daughter disrespects him, and they are wilding on the internet, but yet y'all listen to him for advice. You listen to him about what's wrong with the black community. Yet he has not gotten control and gotten a great relate. We get y'all relationships can be estranged. I get it. She disrespects him online, but yet y'all listen to him. But a black man like me has nothing to offer you. You out your goddamn mind. That's why I continue to do what I do. Fuck y'all. Shout out to Bobby. The entire wall is full of movie classics. Yes, yes, Bobby. Bobby, I'm not done. Bobby, wait till you see what's coming. By which you see what's the ones that are coming. And like I said, and the brothers that I have, they're very all these are movies except for the two black, which is Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X. And I have Martin Luther King. I have men that I'm really truly that men that I really truly admire. You cannot get on my wall unless I admire you. Thank you, Kelly. Shout out to Victor. The, best French actor. Yeah, he's a great French actor. You have to be a warrior, black men. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all gonna continue for me. Y'all going to hear me tell y'all these things till I turn blue in the face. You have to learn the laws of this country, and y'all have to understand why Carmelo is in the position that he's in. He's in the position that he's in, y'all, because he does not have equity nor his people in this country. This is the bottom line. Very important to understand these things. Okay. Why just black men? Because black men are black men are what I am, Mark. You got that? Just like every other race fights for their own equity and the people in their community, I fight for mine. Got a problem with that? Keep scrolling. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Who stuttered, stupid? I told you. Fuck you mean stuttering. This nigga's insane. Shout out to Victor. You should watch the movie Hate. It's a great Alahan. Hate it. Okay. Is does that American subtitles? As a Christian. Shout out to Victor. Congratulations. I'm not a Christian. And I don't love all people. I care about the people that care about me. Those people mean the world to me, whether they be whatever background. But I don't love anybody that don't love me, and I don't love anything that don't love me back. I think it's very unintelligent for a man to love anything that does not love him back. That goes for his children. That goes for his seed. That goes for adult. That goes for his wife. If you don't love and honor me, then it's up. That's where it is. I'm a black man in America. Black men in America. That's what it takes, Mark. All right. We got smoke shows. You're more than welcome to come up. Shout out to Twerp. Hi, I love beautiful card. It's me, John, Mr. Okay, I don't know what you mean, Mark. You lost your mind. Shout out to Victor. Yes, for sure. They have also English synchronization. Okay. Yes. Shout out to Neil. I'm a Christian, a follower of Christ, and God didn't love everybody according to the Bible. Shout out to Neil. You know what, Neil? It's funny how. Shout out to my sister. Neil. Listen. I have the most quality chat, y'all. I swear to God, I have the best support system of anybody on YouTube. I put my support system up against anybody's. Don't let these numbers fool you. Okay. Don't let these numbers fool you. 20 views, 30 views, 40 views, 50 views. Don't let these or people in the chat, don't let it fool you. I have a truly remarkable support system. And the most remarkable of people, because only a few, many are called, but only few are chosen. So therefore, I don't mind it being small like this. Because it shouldn't be for everybody. We should be a very exclusive club. And I like it just that way. And Neil is 100% correct. My creator is a warrior. Okay. My, she said, Dominique said, you lost your mind, Mark. I like that. Call that motherfucker Mark, Monique. What up, Trey? Oh, I will. Tracy, you better preach. Yes, indeed. Tracy, you better preach and knowledge. Yes, I don't play no games. This dude is racist. This is always blacks are always superior. There are, let me see, thinks blacks are superior when they're actually the worst. So wait, time out now. Hold on, y'all. I'm not that smart. You just said we're actually the worst, but I think they're superior. So you're not a racist? Let me say something very clear. Your racism don't matter. I want to make something very clear. You poor whites, your racism don't matter. I couldn't give a fuck about your racism. You don't got no juice. I'm not interested in you. I'm interested in the people above you, Mark. All right? You got that? I'm not interested in you. You don't mean shit to me. All right. You right. A lot of times you poor white trash junkie hiding behind emojis. All right. Let's look at you. Now I'm Jamal. No, my name is Austin. Once again, we got the smoke shows come through. Kelly, look and see what the picture. Kelly, what was that? What was that profile created? Check and see before you see when the profile is created, please. Shout out to Neil. Make the scripture and verse according to the Bible. We are not allowed to say, no, we are not, Neil. No, we are not. We have always been God's chosen people. Everybody knows that. And you Europeans know it too. You know what you do? What you hate to do? You hate to admit it. That's why your ass go out in the sun and get burned up like a fucking vampire. Right? You hate that. You've always wanted to be us. You have always envied our strength and our intelligence and our ability to endure. See, wave, bitch. Lick my waves, you are. You got them? No, you ain't got them. What up, B? Shut up, go. Shut up, go. What's up, go? Shout out to Apple. I think it's time to oil up for us, man. Never that. You can go too, Mark. Yep, I sold a lot of it. And to sell some more too if my daughter wasn't around. Yep. Sold it just like these white men sell their alcohol and their cigarettes. Did you know that causes more deaths in America than anything? Did you know that? Did you know that? Maxwell, did you know that? I'm curious. Did you know that alcohol and cigarettes cause more deaths than illegal narcotics? Did you know that? No, no, it's not a shocker. Black men been raising children. Ah, are you going to deal with that though? Did you know that? Yes or no? I'm gonna give you one more chance to answer. Did you know that? Did you know that alcohol and cigarettes, which are legal, have killed more people annually every year than legal narcotics combined? Did you know that? You got one more time to type, okay, Mark? And then we can get rid of you. May 25, okay. Thank you, Kelly. Shout out to Victor. Galatians 3:28. There is neither Jew nor Greek. There's neither slave nor free. There are neither male nor female, for all are one in Jesus Christ. Well, Victor, that may be your experience. Okay, I have to speak for the experience as a black man in America, and that has not been the case. So I cannot legitimately tell when I cannot legitimately say anything that is untrue when all of history and all of my surrounding circumstances tell me otherwise. I'd be unintelligent. Okay. I cannot be unintelligent. It would be unwise, right? I have to be cerebral. I have to look at the world for what it is, not for what I wish it to be. Shout out to Neil. I knew you were going to Galatians 3:21. That was the drafting of the other nations, but we are not the same. There is hierarchy in Christ. Shout out to Neil. You're gonna get in trouble here, Victor. You're gonna get in trouble here. Be careful. Yeah. What I don't know, a lot of things that I don't know, lots of my chat knows. Shout out to Steve. Anytime I walk outside, there's a bunch of you acting like a fool, sagging pants, smoking weed. Sad. How are you? But that's not the majority of us though. The overwhelming majority of us. Once again, we're always going to be judged by our worst. Okay. The majority of you are liars and thieves and culture vultures. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? Mm, yeah. You need us, Mark. We never needed you. That's why you specifically try to your best to keep us at the bottom because you don't want us to know how great we are. Shout out name. Name, I'm having a good time. I don't allow my moms to do that. You know what I'm saying? Unless I gave specific instructions, unless they said something about my daughter or something, you know what I'm saying? Uh, inexplicable or just, you know what I'm saying? I like to let these people know we don't hide behind anything. This is not a channel where people just hide. I don't do no hiding. And I got the smoke shows for these people as well, where they can come up. They never do. But we have it. We have it Mondays at 9 a.m. and Thursdays at 5 p.m. where they have an opportunity to bring the beast to smoke. We brought you here. You're welcome. Ah, so you say. Y'all never show up though. Just show up to the smoke show. Shout out to Neil, brother. Victor. Brother Uzziah teaches these things as well as a few other trusted Israelites. Shout out to and my brother said it. I'm 100% backing. Okay. There's certain men when they say it, it's law to me. I don't have to question I'm not one of these black men that go around trying to look for fault in people that look like me. Right. That's a quality black man there. He a better man. He's a better person than me. That's for sure. Because I ain't trying to be your friends. Fuck you. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If it were up to me, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just be honest with you, chat. If it were up to me, okay, we would all just all we would just do battle, and then chips fall where they may. Because I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees. That's where I'm at with it. Just being all the way real with you, right? Because I don't believe that you have any intention of ever admitting anything, let alone doing anything substantial, such as other cultures get. See, this here act, these things of that nature, y'all gonna run from this. Shout out to my name. I blocked the hell out of them on this other chat. Oh, do you? Do you name? And name, I enjoy because here's the thing. I don't want these people to think that I'm afraid. I want them to know that I don't have to, I want my chat to know that these people can't fuck with me. Because in the end, when you start speaking facts, the only thing they have to do is say either you're a playing victim, right? They never want to deal with the fact, or they name call, they insult, chimping out. This is what these people do. But the substance, the core of it, they'll never address. So that's why I do it like that. Hey, Shonda, good to see my sister Shonda in the house. In a minute, if you have any issues in your community, contact Trump to bring in National Guard. He will do that. You guys cause most crimes, of course. You don't really believe that. Do you know the majority of crime that's committed in this country? Did you know that the majority of black men that are incarcerated for non-violent offenses? Crime is about opportunity, or excuse me, proximity. You give people If people had opportunity, then they don't commit crimes. But the truth is, you would never address that because you don't want black people to have. You need black people in there to do your. You need black people um, in there to do your dirty work. You need black people to fill those prisons in order to do the work that you need done in this country for free. Did you know that? Definitely not Mark Lamont Hill. He's a lame. Don't like anybody that like he is a nigga who talks out of his one side of his mouth and then does not. These niggas talk. These niggas are not doers. They talkers. These niggas are not warriors. No, definitely not him. I don't like none of them. I don't like none of them. So I want to make this very clear. I want y'all to know I'm against any and all politicians. They don't bring you equity. All they do is talk. They don't have any substantial results that they can bring back to you and say, hey, this is what we did for you. This is what we got for this here. Here's your victory. They bring other people victory. White privilege. I grow up around all of you, and I can't stand you guys. Oh, look, okay. Listen, I want you to know I'm on the same tip. Don't like listen. Listen. I want you to know. I'm glad you're honest with me finally, because I want you to know something. I hate your guts too, right? I know you a white devil. I know that, right? So that's okay with me, right? That's okay with me. So then now we can figure out a way to live apart from one another. Right. But what you're not going to do is not get equity. What you don't get the opportunity to do is take all of the resources and then run and hide. You don't get to do that. That you don't do. But I'm with you. At least you honest. Shout out to Kelly. It's white dumbass. Yes, we see. Let me see here. Shout out to Vic, that old coming right. Stop hating both. Yeah, yeah. I didn't start nothing I didn't create. Yeah, yeah. Don't tell me to stop anything, Victor. You have to see. See, that's the thing. It's amazing how y'all want somebody to stop something they didn't start, right? But y'all don't like you don't like what comes back. It don't go that way. Yeah. Neil, you cooked him. I know you're not even human. You're right. I'm a beast, nigga. You're right. You're right. You're right. There's some truth to that. You're right about that. No, I listen. One thing is for sure, though. We know that you came out the Caucasus Mountains. You was eating raw meat. You remember that? You was a fucking caveman. You don't remember that? Hmm? Caucasoid? You don't remember that? Hmm? Fuck you, give me, man. You don't remember you was a Caucasoid? Did you know that? Oh, you didn't know that, did you? I'm sure you did. You was eating raw meat. Motherfucker, you couldn't even cook. Said, they still are cave beast. Fuck out of here. I just meet you where you at, but you don't like that. The black man was in chains mentally. Minds are free. I don't have them. A lot of us do. I don't. See this? Shout out Neil. I definitely did. You have nothing to go on, and you don't know the Bible or our history. I'm typing and getting dressed. Shout Neil talking. Yeah. Listen, Mrs. Neil, listen. Miss Neil, these people are infuriated when black people have the audacity to tell them the truth to their face. No, no, it wasn't quite like that. No. But once again, it's always your narrative. It's okay. Bottom line is this. I'm here now. So regardless of whatever happened then, I cannot change, nor can I do anything about it. But you got me now. This is what it looks like. This is what happens when you emerge out the fire, when you've been purified. Okay, now you gotta go. You don't call my sister no cornball, bitch. You can go. Fuck you. Suck my dick, bitch. Don't you never talk to my sister like that, bitch. I make you eat this brush, coward. I shove this brush down your throat, bitch. You will eat it. You a coward. Don't you never disrespect her. Don't you never disrespect her. See, I wasn't, everything was okay till then. Don't you ever disrespect her. Let me tell you something, you racist white devil. Let me tell you something. And the rest of you that believe this way, a new day is upon us. You can try to play games and try to act like it's not coming. It's here. A new black man has emerged, an intelligent warrior of a man who has learned from the mistakes and missteps of the past. The shit is up. The jig is up. Nobody's playing with you no more. I don't play nice, and I don't want to get along with you. You won't never disrespect her. You won't never disrespect the women in this chat, specifically not no black one. You out your fucking mind, and not none of these white women that support me neither. Bitch, I'll make you eat it. Or you will eat this brush. You ain't half the man I am. So take your cowardly, craven ass back to where you come from. Crawl in your hole. My apologies, Mrs. Neal. I do apologize for entertaining that longer than I should have. We will protect our women. You better believe that. You better believe that. You better believe that. Everybody's not going to play with you. See, that's the thing. Too many of you black men play games. Y'all done lost your way. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. I have no intentions of playing with you. You won't never disrespect none of the women in this chat. These women support me in a way that is real and unquestioned. Tuck behind the name I met name, and this is name. You know what? I swear to God, when I've been in prison, I've seen these guys. They're the most craven cowards that you will ever see. Neil, I meant every word too. I meant every word. That even go for Kelly. She might be pasty. She might be built like the Pillsbury Doughboy, but she over here is Pillsbury. If you poke Kelly in her fat white belly, she go, ooh. Kelly, let me poke you in your belly. You hoo. On a lighter note, I wish I would let you disrespect the women in this chat. Now, you want to banter back and forth with the beast? So be it. You want to banter back and forth with the beast? We can jockey for position. And absolutely, maybe I will drum up enough, enough, enough of enough of a response from you when you'll show up for the smoke show on Thursday. Cool. All that's all fine and dandy. When you think you're gonna come over here and start talking about the women in this chat, specifically, specifically, these black women who have been undermined and underprotected and yet support black men, bitch, please. Bitch, please. I'll shove this brush down your motherfucking throat, bitch. You man, let me tell you something. I would, you know what, man? Sometimes I wish I could tell y'all certain things. I say, nigga, you gonna get yourself into yeah. If only y'all knew. Like I just y'all be like, Beast, you really did? Shout out to my dog Tank. Hey Kiro, somebody new in the chat. Hey, Enjoyer. Shout out to Enjoyer. What's your phone specs? What's phone specs? I don't know what that is. He doesn't have some crazy phone. I don't know what that means. What do you mean, Tank? That's something new. It's some sort of technology. You know, the beast hates technology. He hates technology. My apologies, Mr. Neal. I hope that the women in this space, you cannot come for. You want to come for the beast? Fine. You don't come for the women in this space under any circumstances. Always keep it to me. And the funny part about she is an absolute lady. All she did was cook you with facts. That's all she did was cook you with facts. You didn't like what she said, so then you lash out. Ain't that what they call chimping out? Tank, ain't that what they call? Is that what they call chimping out? You lash out when you don't like what somebody says. She never attacked you personally, and if she did, fuck you. I'm still riding with her, but that ain't the point. She didn't, but you still think you can come for her? Fuck out of here. That's what who said. Basically, that's how. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess that. Well, Kira, I want you to know. Well, because I'm not above it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I'm not trying to act like I'm above it. Y'all, you know what, y'all? This is why I really need a wife. I really need a wife. The beast really does. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I need to be able to make sure my daughter gonna be okay. So when I chimp out, yeah, because I'm that guy. Baby, go get in the car. Just baby, just go ahead. Just come pick me up. Come pick me up from jail. It's all right. It'll be all right. It ain't gonna be that bad. Everybody not playing with y'all, man. Everybody, I just gotta be honest with y'all. So many of you black men have lost your way and you've forgotten who you are. You've forgotten what you are. That's facts, Tank. That's exactly what he acted like. 100% tell her to shut the fuck. I wish he'd have said that. Neil, you ain't never seen a nigga move that fast in your life. Well, and not that you need my protection because you have a husband, a black husband who's under his protection and covering, but I want to make something very clear. Everybody ain't playing about our women. And when you support me the way you have, and the way that other women have, and specific to Pink Rose and Kelly, even though they're white, these women who have supported and given of their time and their resources and their attention to these matters, nigga, I'll make you eat, bro. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Man, let me tell y'all something. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'll be honest with y'all. I can say this. I never cared about Jill in the sense of, but is that true? Can I say that? Nah, but I say the truth. I don't give a fuck about Jill. I just want to leave my like like it was never a thing where you got to go to you going to jail. That was never a thing with me. I'm stupid. Like when it comes to you know what? Yeah, let's just get to it. Let's just let because we can sort the rest of that shit out. You know what I'm saying in court. But I'm gonna make sure I do this and then let them deal with it from a legal standpoint. Everybody not playing with y'all. All right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, name. I'm old school. I don't. I'm not one of these black men that's gonna let Chud the Builder walk up to me and call me out my name. Now, y'all know I have to move a lot differently because I have Gizmo. So I don't want to act like, you know what I'm saying, that I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna chimp out, you know what I mean, right now. Because in the end, y'all, if I then she goes to the system, y'all, what happens to my daughter? I have to pay attention to these things, y'all. However, once I know that she is okay, man, ain't nobody playing with y'all, man. Y'all, the, a new the birth and the dawning of a new black man is coming through young men like Tank, through young men like Lusky, through young men like Green, and these other young black men. We are raising up a new man, a man that will not bend knee, nor cower, nor tuck tail. I'm just telling you. You believe what you wish. Shout out to Wilbur. And move and move we shall. Wilbur, a lot of these guys cannot be helped. But however, the 20 to 30% that I believe that can be, those are the ones that shall make it. The rest, I couldn't care less about anyway. I'm not interested in them. I don't want if this if you don't understand that you have to fight, that freedom is not free, then you don't understand this country. You don't understand this world. You don't understand the sacrifice. Our people the people, the black people that were enslaved, that were brought over this country in 1619. They crawled so that we could walk, so that somebody else could run. You have an obligation and a duty and a responsibility. And I will see to mine. I will see to mine. Now, this ain't for everybody. A lot of y'all are just happy to have position up under white men. You're happy just that he okay. Listen, I got my little piece of you know what I mean of I've carved out my little piece of steak in this. What you don't understand is somebody else. It's not about you, Mark. It's about somebody else. Yeah, you got yours. What about somebody else though? Hmm? Shout out the name. Let me see what facts big dog. Damn, that turned. Let me see. Damn, that turned the other cheek, man. Yeah, yeah, I ain't with none of that. Shout out to Whipper. Yeah, I ain't turning shit. I ain't turning shit. You disrespect. It's up. That's where it is. All that. Yeah, I ain't with none of that. Those messages have never helped our people. None. And so I ain't interested in it. I'm with you 1,000%, Wilbur. I'm with you 8,000%. You protect those that care about you and that, you know what I'm saying? And those that you can't help, and the rest of them let them suffer. No, no, that's not that's a get up. Sports news. What's up, glasses? We see happy Pride Month. Shout out to you. You know more about it than me. Shout out to you. You know about it. You know more about it than me, Mark. Now, y'all, the beast has to go shopping today, y'all. I have to get several things. I have to get several things. I made a list, y'all. You know what I'm saying, of things that I need to get from this purchase from the store. You know what I'm saying? I have to go to the library as well too today, y'all. So I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on from there, things of that nature. And so I'll keep y'all posted. Shout out to the chat for coming through. Neil, once again, I apologize for that, for entertaining that longer. I want you to always know that you are protected in this space and not just you, Neil, but this is because I'm making it specifically to you because you were the one who was disrespected. Don't nobody tell you to shut the fuck up. And no woman that's in this chat will ever be disrespected. under my watch. You don't get to come over here and run your mouth, Mark. Okay. We will teach your ass some manners over here. Okay. And if you don't like anything that the beast said, we got the smoke show. You're more than welcome to tell me to my face via what's the name? And this is why y'all, y'all, as time goes on, as this thing gets larger, I'm not gonna do like a lot of panels and disagreements with people and this that because and like especially specifically larger content creators because I want to be able to see, I want to be in your space. I want to sit next to you while you sit next to me, or vice versa, and then so we can look at each other. So that way, when I say something that you don't like, I want you to have the ability to put your hands on me, or vice versa, right? And then we can chimp out together. Fuck it, let's chimp out. Shout out to Cheapo. Hey, Cheapo, you too. Where you been at? Y'all, Cheapo looking good. She been losing that weight. Cheapo, your face looking slimmer. Cheapo, you gonna fuck around and get a nigga to choose on you. You get a little junk in that trunk, nigga might take that little 40-year-old thing. Cheapo, y'all, Cheapo done lost about 20 something pounds. Cheapo, get that thing down about another 60 and come holler at a beast. Shout out to Maria. Chibo says she been listening. Chibo always just in the back listening. Shout out to Insatiable. I'm glad Black Panthers protected that young sister in Texas. Yes, and we need equity. We need real equity. People that's really like people that's really working for our best interest. We don't have that. We will though. Shout out to Chibo. Shout out to Victor. You back, huh? Ah, Victor, I thought you were gone. Victor, I thought you were gone. You said bye. It's gonna be Israelite. They don't need fake Hebrews. Don't call my sister fake, Victor. You can go. You said you were gone. Tell you what, let's get you. Neil, you're more than welcome to respond. However, I'm going to get rid of Victor. Thank you. Yeah, damn, Kelly. I couldn't even get them around. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, don't ever call. Ain't nothing fake about her, right? Ain't nothing fake about what she believes. Anything else? Get yourself together. I think a lot of times white people listen. I think listen. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. A lot of you all are listen. I get you. You want to be considered. Um, you want to know that your people and the people that came before you are great, and you want to believe that you are somehow exceptional to the world. When in truth, all you have ever really tried to do is steal and lie and cheat. You never had anything really truly of your own. Everything you learn from black people. You have always been thieves. You have always co-opted. You have always done these things. You have the longest history, specifically the British. You have the longest history of any race of people of stealing, lying. This is why I call you a lot of you all white devils. You don't like that term. That's really what you are. And you don't like the fact that people call you on it. So you always like to try to play victim. You it's hold on, wait a minute to try to move someone else's position. And shout out to my dog. And she's right. He's right. You absolutely. You're just a vamp. This is all you are. You're a vamp. You're a thief and a liar. Now, is that all of you? No. But once again, we don't deal with all or every in this country. We deal with the facts as they are. It is not up to us that you don't like the facts about your people. This is why you try to go out of a way to defend. But that's okay. I'm going to defend mine too. I meet you wherever we meet. Shout out to Neil. Victor is easy work. He has no knowledge. He doesn't study himself. Instead, he regurgitates what he heard. Neil, this is Neil. He went. Neil. He said Biden. He went to Google right quick to try to get an understanding and then jump back in the chat. But remember, he said bye about maybe 10 minutes ago. Yes, Kelly, I won't forget. Thank you so much. Yes, no, so Southern Breeze teach I shall. These people think that everybody is dumb. They want black people to think that we're dumb. They want us to believe that we don't. Oh, you came back, try to say something again, huh, Mark? Look at you. You can't get through, stupid. Are you chimping out? You a chimp out like me, huh? How did he? Oh, he come back in another. Oh, he come back in another. Oh, you was yeah, Williamson. I've heard everybody. I've heard everybody. You name it, I've heard it. Yeah. Uh, I'm just a black man in America, with the due diligence, doing the work that he needs to do in order to galvanize and uplift, and do my part, the black man, in America, because he's the one who needs these messages of self-reliance and perseverance the most. I'm not interested in working with everybody and getting along with people. That's should the builder's boyfriend. Ah, that's what he is, huh? Yes. But I want y'all to know these people, if y'all notice, y'all, I look at, you know what I'm saying, that, like this is why I don't look to athletes and entertainers to save me. They're not him. These guys are not him. They're not him, right? They'll talk a good game. Williams, I want to make this clear. They're not him. Shout out to Williams. Yeah, Williams. Williams. Yeah, that's a good question, Kelly. That's a great question. You a woman? What are you? It could be a last name. Yeah, we get confused. We don't want to be. I mean, this ain't that type of party, right? Let's make sure we know, what's going on here. What's going on here? Pillsbury Kelly, what are you doing? Are you eating some cookies? Shout out to Pillsbury. Kelly, that's your new name, Pillsbury. White and pasty. She's like, yes. Let's see. I see. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all crazy. You ain't drinking. It's stale. Shout out to Charlamagne. Listen, I keep it. Idris, Tyson Beck. Y'all think y'all. Everybody thinks I'm somebody, depending on. They look at. But these guys are not him, y'all. These guys are not Muhammad Ali. They are not him. They are not willing to sacrifice anything. That's a good one. O1, your teeth are brighter than your future, than my future. I thought you said my future. My teeth are brighter. I thought you said your teeth are brighter than your future. I was gonna say that's a good one. I wouldn't say that. O1. I appreciate the compliment though. Just, you know what I'm saying? I just brush and floss consistently. I did use some whitening strips a couple weeks ago for the first time, and I think that they made a difference. But I do floss and brush regularly. I try to take great care of my teeth. Funny how many times I've been punched in the mouth. I'm surprised I got them all. What, Dominique? She likes you. If you just poke her in the stomach, Pillsbury. Shout out to Mafia. Please, not all of that. Please don't spam the chat. Thank you so much. If you rub Kelly belly, a genie will pop out. Like a Latin. Kelly, last time Kelly been in the sun. Kelly, last time you been in the sun. How did that turn out? Thank you, Kelly. I got it. Dang, I got it. Shout out to Thug. What up, Thug? Thug laugh. Nobody talk about Kelly but me. That's my people. I burn. See? He wasn't God chosen people. He knew it. Mm-hmm. And want your ass out there. Get your ass back in the dark. You vamp. Back to your cave. Ah. Dominique look thick. Is she? Dominique, you thick? Is she thick? She thick? She thicker than a Snicker? I like thick. I don't like no fat. I like no, I like it thick in the right places. I like that rump. Y'all know niggas like rump. It's called the rump shaker. The bitch is like sweeter than candy. I'm feeling manly, and your shake is coming in handy. I like that motherfucker to sit in my hands. I like that ass you can just lay on. Sweet father, I just want to go to sleep. Mm, mm, mm. God bless a woman with a fat ass. Mm, mm, mm. And then niggas just that motherfucker just lay on that motherfucker like a pillow. Just Tech, you ever laid on that motherfucker just like a pillow? Vampire. What's up, Vamp? Yeah, you probably gonna tell you what it is. Yeah, look at Diamond. Damn, and she humble too. She said thanks, y'all. She said thanks too. No caps in the chat. The appreciate you so much. That's for the mods so they can do it. I like a fat ass. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all gonna- I like that motherfucker. I ain't lying, y'all. I like to put coconut oil on that motherfucker and just I can play with that motherfucker. Just listen. I don't know about you, Tank. When you put coconut oil on the fat ass, you just rub that motherfucker. I'd like to knead that motherfucker like a nigga kneading dough. Like a nigga just trying to make some biscuits. And the niggas, niggas just, nigga, Trey, you know what I'm talking about, Trey? Trey, you know what I mean? And you just, oh God, the gizmo. Hi, pumpkin. Oh God, it's the worst thing ever. The gizmo was here. Hi, Tinkum. She brought Rufus in the blanket. Hey, Tinky bud. Why you didn't stay asleep? Everybody say hi to the gizmo. She's awake now. The conversation is over. The whole conversation has changed. Neil said, hey, Tinker. Maria said, hey, baby girl. He said, hi. Goodness gracious, chat. She got Rufus. Rufus the pup. Gizmo's feet. Gizmo, did your feet? Did they clean? Mm-hmm. Did you have a great night? Okay. What's wrong? I love you. Hey Lala. Shout out to Lala in the house. Gizmo just woke up, chat. The Gizzy is here. Betty Pumpkin. She's talking about princess. She's talking about princess. Princess. Can I have a test? Should we know? Please. Will somebody think Gizmo should get Daddy a kiss? Look, I see. Look. Somebody put Gizmo get Daddy a kiss in the chat. Why she look at me like that, y'all? Do she understand what I'm saying? Y'all, she understands what I'm saying. Do y'all see her looking at me? She's smart, y'all. Like, okay. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all not gonna tell me she didn't understand everything that just happened just then. The day I see her kiss, she will be the day I send her cat. Kelly, she do kiss me. You a hater. No, my girl said. Missy, shout out to Tasha. No, my girl said no, just like that. My do she? Why they want? She want to get mama a kiss? Baby, something else. Take a butt, please. I do everything for you. She just woke up. Tasha, we had a good conversation about the pleasures of And then we talk from the Carmelo Anthony situation. I had to cuss the trolls out to my business. Think about it. You don't know how to read. That's Constitution. Daddy studies so he can make a way for you. Hmm. Can I have a kiss for everything I do? Thank you. But that's, I mean, that wouldn't, I mean, that wouldn't, take this, Mark. Can I have a real kiss now? Oh, he doesn't kiss his daddy. He gives me kiss. Oh, he saved the sugar for you, huh? Okay. Shout out to Miss Battle. Hi, Miss Battle. I haven't seen you in quite some time. Shout out to Miss Battle. Good to see you. Damn, is it? Half a loaf is better than none. Think about, can we do something a little bit? But, but I mean, y'all, it's the like the sympathy, y'all. I'll give him this. Like that's what I'm just trying to say, y'all. I mean, I would like to think that if anybody is deserving of some sugar, it's me. She know what we saying, y'all, don't she? Who think Gizmo know was really happening here? Tinky, I love you. Can you tell me you love me back? Nah, she in the book now, y'all. So cool. Y'all so kind. Look at y'all. She already thinks you're crazy. Talking to your phone. Yes, yes, she does. Shout out to Shonda, she knows. Yes, she does. Shout out to Tasha. I'm great. It's good seeing y'all. Stay great. My favorite girl. She does. She thinks you a joke. Yeah, it seems to be that way, Miss Battle. Yeah, it seems to be that way. She don't really know who her father is. I suppose that's a good thing. She has Edward say hi, team. Thank you, Edward, for being here. Yeah, hopefully it don't turn into them. She's done hi. Think about, can I have a, can don't tell me what to do. You don't tell no beast what to do. If I don't want to charge, I'm gonna be charged. Hey, when I'm yelling at them, you stay out of it. I don't need your help. Who does puppy think she is? Gizmo got issues. I think I'm gonna go to a baby doctor. Mhm. Yeah, it's Constitution puppy. It's white man's laws. Daddy studies them. Uh-oh. Shout out to you. Hey, Kuna. Thank you so much, Kuna. Shout out to Kuna. Kuna said the party at. Kuna said the party at. Kuna, you rich? Thank you so much. Is she looking at basketball? No, 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 Maria. She looking at no. She, I was here. She just couldn't type. Okay, okay. Shout out to 94. What up, 94? Shout out to 94. 94, Yana. What's up, Cindy? Mm. 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 Say, uh, 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 uh. I said the beast in the house. I said the beast in the hot, 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 hot. Watch your mouth. Who who will watch the Gizmo? Who will watch the gizmo, y'all? Your feet stink? Why your toes stink? Now gizmo toes starting to have odor. Maria, you don't know the baby like when feet, she don't get that baby smell no more. She be having a little breath. Y'all know when they start to change, there'll be little odors. You're not no fresh puppy no more. Why you not no fresh puppy? Daddy should put your business on blast. He shouldn't do that. Mm-hmm. Your breath tink. I'll take some breath kisses though. A little. Come here. Just a little. I really don't want it, y'all. I'll be trying to act like I want it, but I really don't want it. Oh, the Pinkest Rose is in. I see. Hey Kelly. Hey Pink Rose. Shout out to the Pinkest Rose of all. This is my daughter. She's not a kid. She's a child. Thank you so much. I publish the children, but yeah, congratulations, 749. Clean her shoe. No, she got filthy feet. She got filthy feet. Thank you, Kelly. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to who shot you? Morning back. What's going on? Shout out to you too. Bless you. Yes, indeed. I don't know. Ask your mama. Maybe she'll know. Shout out to Norbert. Beyond the Pros. One of my favorite movies. Shout out to that is a great movie. That is a great movie. Shout out to Norbert. Norbert. I like that name, Norbert. Marie's talking about clean your shoes. She look good thing. Some babies just got nasty feet. Pink Rose Gizmo got nasty foot odor. I smelled them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the feet, yes. You got toe jam? You got toe jam? Daddy clean behind them toes. Mm-hmm. In your toes. Mm-hmm. Maria said she had watched the Gizmo. Shout out to the Pinkest Rose of all. Hey, Pink Rose, I had to go off on the trolls. It went off. It was Pink. You gonna watch it on replay, Pink Rose. I ain't gonna tell you about it. Mark's trying to come for the beast, please. Try to come for Neil too. I wish, please. Mark, please. Please. The women in this chat? What? Yeah, all right. Good luck with that. I told y'all I be want to make that's the only way y'all know I be solving stuff. I be trying to solve stuff. And I like the way I solve problems. Because whatever. Shout out to their heat wave there today. Make sure you bring a lot of water. Don't tell me what to do. I don't like nobody telling me what to do. Skipper. Chemicals are in shoes now. Flip flops give me the worst stinky smelly. Oh yeah, she got some sandals. That's why the women walk around with them sandals. I can't stand women y'all that just walk around with them sandals. They been dressing with them hood rat sandals, them hood rat cheap sandals, with that thong in the middle. Know your feet stink. Let me smell it. Shout out to and y'all. I think the beast got a foot. The beast got a little bit of. Look at this. Nothing wrong with that. Is the beast weird? Who shot you? Shot you? You like a little feet? You like a little feet? Think about what are you? That's not a phone. That's a book. Thank you, Pink Rose. Pink is well. Can't she? No, that would be a good idea. And if it's gonna be warm though. And if it's gonna be warm. I don't I think it's gonna be 87 today. Check it was if it's going to be 80 or less, it's gonna be a 70s. I think it's probably tell me, you tell me, look at the weather and then get back because it's thick. It's really nice though. It really is. Let me know. And if you're a feet person, I didn't know that. Hey, Maria. What's up to Maria? Maria said, hey, pretty girl. 75. It's raining today? I thought it rained. I thought it was done. I think it's Roosevelt. Well, Kelly don't know. What is it? Kelly don't know nothing. Kelly's wrong. Beat it, Pillsbury. That's what it said. Does it? I thought it was done. I'm asking the pink. I'm asking Pink Rose. She's the AI of the situation. Y'all don't love it. High of 84. Yeah, that's a little too high for that. Don't you think, Adam? Pink Rose is down low into her database. Uh, she'll have an answer very shortly. Pink Rose is do 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 do. She's going through all the. Gizmo talking about do 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 do. Hey, Maria, I put the little gel polish on Gizmo's toes last night. Did Daddy do a good job, Pumpkin? Y'all think Gizmo gonna give me credit for what I did, for what I do? She don't give me no credit now. Maria, why Gizmo don't give me? Anybody know why Daddy don't get any credit? Is this just a lot of my daddies just don't get? She don't give Daddy no whole lot of credit. You know, Pumpkin, I really did some great things for you. Nobody else would have done it. That was a that was a sympathy. Y'all know it was a sympathy. That was sympathy. To the back of the videos. Thank you, Maria. She will. She is my puppy. She's my puppy. Your daddy's pumpkin. Tell y'all something. I I love her in a way I cannot explain. For you all who say that you'll love all your children the same, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I think you think that. But there's a difference, at least for me. Maybe it's because I can quantify it because I've been deprived of so many things. But the love I have for Brooklyn is different. Brooklyn was my first. And then I was taken away from her through my own actions. And there's a there's so much that we missed out upon, you know. She was just saying that, texting me, y'all, and she was saying how she wished we had more time. She wished we could get back that time. I said, yeah, baby, I would love to take you on daddy daughter dates, take you to, skating and, in the movies. And she said, Dad, I remember you taking me to the movies one time. I forgot. But there was so much that, you know what I mean, there was so much time that was lost. Right. And she never really had me to depend on. With her, just the exact opposite. I was the only one she could depend on. And I had to show up, y'all. I have to show up. And Chad, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. If I cannot be her father, I don't want to be here. I don't. So anybody that's thinking about taking her, whether it be the system or whether it be her life or liberty, you better come for me too. She gave me a reason to live when I had none. A lot of you may not understand that. Congratulations if you don't. You made better decisions in life. Kudos to you. For me, this little girl sitting on my lap is everything. You may not like me. Maybe y'all thinking I don't deserve her. Maybe y'all thinking that I'm not gonna. Maybe we're thinking I'm gonna bail on her. Maybe you still thinking I am. Maybe you think I'm not capable of taking care of her. Maybe you're right. I'm not here to dispute it one way or another. I will tell you this though. You're gonna have to kill me to find out. Tell Natasha, you doing a damn thing. Can't get back. Time. You are present now. It's all that matters. Shout out to Miss Battle. Thank you, Miss Battle. Olivia say you're a sweet girl. Think about it. I am. She's talking about, I love you. Maria. It's okay, Maria. I just had to say that. Sometimes you got to tell some things. Thank you, Olivia. That's very kind of you. That's very kind of. We send it back. Thank you. Smart said next stop preschool. We're a long way from there. Okay. We're a long way from preschool. All right. She's not even two. It will be upon us one day. It's not that. It's not today. I thank y'all for being on this journey with us. I thank y'all for being a part of this journey and what we do. For my day ones, Edible, my Southern Breeze, Destiny, Pink Rose, Angela, the day ones, you know. TBA day one, ain't she? I'm not sure. No, TBA came later, I think. To the new people who are a part of our Kelly, Livia, and y'all just Maria and Neil and Zeke's girl and Miss Janice Gordon. So many of y'all. So many of y'all. The word thank you doesn't make sense because it doesn't seem like enough. The word thank you just doesn't seem like enough, Miss Battle. It's just know, I just thank you just doesn't I just don't know what other words, y'all. I think I have a pretty good mastery of the English language, yet I cannot find the words to express my gratitude. And whether you ever sent a dime or not, I mean this to you as well. Whether you never are able to send a dime, y'all have been praying for us. I can tell. Y'all been praying. There are people that are keeping us in their prayers in ways that y'all sending prayers up, and the blessings, y'all, they've been trickling down. They're not pouring, but they damn sure been trickling down. And I can't thank y'all enough. I can't thank y'all enough. So to my enemies, to my trolls, I get strength from my creator. And through him, y'all bless me. Through my creator, I am blessed through y'all. And I'm very grateful to you. Shout out to, let me see, Pink Rose said something. Pink Rose, I believe Gizmo will understand more when she is older. And when she is older, probably when she will be in her late teen years, she will understand and appreciate the things you did. Shout out to Big Rose. Shout out to Mama. Hey, Pink Rose. Wish I had a dad to feel that way about me. Mm, me too. Me too. Me too. I hope I'm able to make y'all proud. I hope I really am able to make y'all proud. I hope I can make y'all proud. As a black man in America, I hope I can make y'all proud. I hope I am making y'all proud. I hope. Shout out to everybody for being in here, y'all. We got to get this day started, y'all. And I got to feed her, change her, and get her together and charge of Jack. And I'll let y'all see what's going on as we move out the day. Thank y'all so much for being in here. Shout out to everybody. The Queen of Replay will be replaying this. She'll be letting me know her thoughts. I'm looking forward to them. Uh, because they tried to come for the beast. They tried to come for Neil. Can you believe that? Tisk, tisk, tisk. A beast of the man is here. Unaltered, always imitated yet can never be duplicated. Shout out to Tyra, you just watched that video, huh? Yeah, she's something else. Yeah, she did. Jackie, Maria, Olivia, shout out to everybody. Shout out to my brother Tyrone Cleveland. Shout out to everybody for being here. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Uh, the support that y'all give us. Shout out to Lala. Shout out all y'all. Y'all know what it is. You know I am. Beast. Gizmo say see you later. We'll see you in a little bit. Mm. Tell me, do I look afraid? You wish. Beast.